Tigers lead Group B from 3 games by the summit of Group B.
Of the NWFL Premiership for the 2023-2024 season.
Kick-off, and the centre referee communicates with the goalkeeper for the Queens, Uzoma Ijoma, as well as and Lucky asking them if they are set and ready for this enthralling clash. Don't forget the venue is the Ogbemudia Stadium. And it is kick-off at the Ogbemudia Stadium. And the Queens rolls the ball first as we are set to see action go down. The Queens come attacking so quick in the game. Esther Moses tries to break into the defensive line, however, she feels in doing that. But for manager Moses' side, Taiwo Moses, I rather say, is the coach of Ekiti Queens. As Ekiti Queens, her name is Alatishe Basirat for Ekiti Queens.
Ekiti Queens need to, of course, bring themselves under a lot more level of composure. You're playing against the side that know how to play the ball on the ground and making a lot of passes around. I'm talking about Edo Queens. If they are to respond in that nature, and here comes an opportunity for a shot. A last-ditch tackle, wonderfully done there by the defender to stop that shot from going in. So, like I said, they need to also respond with their own level of composure if they are to go toe-to-toe with this side who are currently sitting on top of the Group B log in the NWFL Premiership. I beg your pardon.
Then defense tries to restart play, finds Osigwe Goodness. Osigwe Goodness with a poor touch, but she makes something beautiful out of that. Crossed in by Jimuda Rebecca, but that one is easily collected by the goalkeeper of Ekiti Queens. The lady we know as Lucky. As for Ekiti Queens, they are newly promoted side in the Nigeria Women Football League Premiership, and they are still striving to make a mark. They sit 7th on the log with only 2 points from 3 games. This match makes it 4 games for them, and if we're taking into consideration of this game, they currently have 3 points in the Nigeria Women Football League.
It may not be a totally bad start for them, considering they are a new side in the league. There's still a lot more to play as far as this league is concerned. They are playing now with the bigger girls, but it's much more a difficult competition for any new side to come in and make something happen. It's up to them to see what they can do to change the status quo.
And not only are they a new side, this is the first time that a team from Ekiti State would be competing in an elite football league of the country since the creation of the state in 1996. Ekiti United have been unable to do it, but here is Ekiti Queens in the NWFL. Ekiti Queens, they stand among the 5 Southwest region teams in an NWFL Premiership, including Robo Queens and Danas Ladies from Lagos, Remo Stars Ladies from Ogun State, and Sunshine Queens from Akure, Ondo State. They are the 5th team from Southwest Nigeria, and there was an opportunity for Ekiti Queens to make something positive out of this one, but across easily stopped by Esther Moses, who has not dropped down from the right wing position to assist the fullbacks. Long throw taken, sent back up by the lady Valentina Oroko for the Queens. Play goes on right here at the Ogbemudia Stadium. And both sides face each other was at the Shiroscope, like Christopher said earlier on, and intended 4-1 in favor of Edo Queens. They were rampant on that day. Although you might call it the pre-season tournament, as both sides have never faced each other in professional football, this is a first meeting professionally. Ekiti Queens still struggling this season. Struggled at the Shiroscope, struggled at the Betia Basket Women Football Tournament, which was held here in Edo State. And here comes the Queens with a counter-attack. Gloria Sakai finds out the lady Esther Moses. Esther Moses connects with her. Osigwe Goodness dances right in the middle of the park. A shot by Suliat Abidi. And that one goes way over the bar. What a beautiful counter-attack by the Queens, but it was wasted. They could not convert despite having 3 attackers, only on 1 defender. The lady, you know, as Faisal Omobola.
I mean, lovely display. Wonderful lovely vision, first of all, by Alani Jumoke to send for that ball. Unfortunately, the final product unable to yield the result that was required, despite the numbers that were there. But of course, it shows you the ability of Edo Queens. They have quick, fast attackers who can get on the ball and have pace to spread the ball very quickly. And if they are able to get a lot more chances in that direction, then they might just go ahead and break the deadlock here against Ekiti Queens.
And you can see our resilience. Edo Queens right in this game. Osigwe Goodness again on the wings. She has got one lady, Alatiche Basira, to dribble pass. She does that one successfully. Connects with Suliata in the box. Here is an opportunity for the Queens. Doma Marachi. She couldn't take that shot as the center referee stops play. She says that is an handball offense committed right here by Doma Marachi in this one. As for Doma Marachi, she's a new signing for Edo Queens, and she joins the team from Nasarawa Amazons.
I mean, what another break there by Edo Queens. Lovely passage there by Osigwe Goodness to find Captain Suliat run forward. Unfortunately, the cut back and not enough to get to Amarachi in time. And at the end, it's gone now for a free kick for Ekiti Queens. So, the Queens, of course, mounting the pressure in these early minutes. Want to get a very quick goal that could propel them to further extending it and maybe even doing better before the end of the 90. But if they are to do that, then you have to take these chances that are seemingly coming their way with ease right now at this point in time. And that was a tricky one there for the defenders to watch as the ball came over the top into the penalty box of Edo Queens. But luckily for them, they've been able to find a way and the ball is cleared out. And Osigwe Goodness breaks it under control, finds Ogbemudia Rebecca. Referee's flag is up and is offside in favor of Edo Queens.
Well, that would be a free kick to Edo Queens after the assistant referee signaled the center referee to stop play. Ogbemudia Rebecca back to Valentina Oroko, launches it one deep to find Osigwe Goodness. She misses an attempt to stop the ball at first. Osigwe Goodness showing her strength, but Alatiche Basira wins at last. Makes a pass down to our goalkeeper. Alatiche Basira is down, and it seems she will be requiring medical attention in this game. And the Queens have been deadly, so far so good in attack. Where do you envision the first goal of this game will be coming from? Is it from Ekiti Queens, who are yet to record a goal this season, or from Edo Queens, who have scored a total of 5 goals, or 6 goals, I'd rather say?
I mean, 6 goals so far, 4 at home the last time they played here. This was the first game of the season. If you're watching the game so far, there's been a battle, especially down the wing. Osigwe Goodness finding a lot of space and opportunity to get on the ball, putting Alatiche under a lot of pressure. I think that most likely, if anything is to happen here, it might just come from this angle. Maybe Osigwe Goodness might just find a way past Alatiche, and that could create a very good opening for Edo Queens to maybe slot in one as this game continues.
Moses Adoku is unhappy with his players. As the assistant referee says that a throw will be retaken by Ogbemudia Rebecca. She launches in a long one, but it's stopped by Oluwakpo. And it's the battle of Elders right here at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium. It's one lady down on the turf. That is Omede Regina of the side we know as Ekiti Queens. The Boaras ladies, they popularly know themselves as. And here comes Ekiti Queens again with an opportunity to get right into the game. But Ogbemudia Rebecca showcases quality and talent she has possesses. As to Valentina Oroko, who clears out. Now with Osigwe Goodness with a depth touch. Osigwe Goodness is on the counter. She shows how fast she can be, but not faster than the lady Oketete Rachel, who kicks that one out for a throw-in. Ogbemudia Rebecca will take this long throw. Or could it be short? We just have to wait to see. Connects to Glorious Akae. It shows how beautiful outdoor play can be. She returns to Ogbemudia Rebecca now with a cross. As the Moses jumps. And that's a shot off from Adoma Amarachi. Stopped by the defense of Ekiti Queens. Game goes on. Esther Moses finds Gloria Sakai back to Esther Moses, but that one is stopped. Foul. That's what the assistant referee flagged for, but game goes on. The Queens are still attacking in the second counter. Aziz Zainab. And ball lands again in the path of the lady we know as Sunday Blessing. Centre back who is having a party in the midfield. The three-lady back line we're seeing from the Queens. Valentina Rocco, so confident on the ball. She's been dispossessed. Here comes the Ekiti Queens again. Moses Adu Queens leave it on the touchline. Kafayas Mafi Sherias go scorer for the Queens this season. Giving her a tough task. And that's a very poor cross. Uzoma Ijoma doesn't have to do much as it goes out for goal kick. The Queens have been threatening. It is 14 minutes of action. We're here to see the first goal of the second counter.
It's definitely one that we can expect sometime soon with the way both sides are playing. The attacking intent is there. It's only a matter of quality and decision as here they come round the right hand now. MMSian. Esther Moses rather on the ball. Still Esther Moses. She decides to come back. And here they come again, an opportunity for a cross. We should take it. Amachi does. It comes in and it's a really confusing one there. A dangerous cross. Seemed to be spinning towards goal. But it just went out wide. And a really, really wonderful run there from the right from Amarachi. And almost resulted in a goal there for Edo Queens.
You call that a cross. I'll tell you that actually for me was an attempt of goal that went wide. Because we saw Eunice Godwin score something similar at the final of the Betty Obaseki Women Football Tournament. We also saw Sigwe Goodness score something similar against Remo Stars Ladies at the Betty Obaseki Women Football Tournament. And see right here at the same stadium, Saraki Ismail. Yeah. Bendel Sharon scored something similar against Remo Stars. No one knows if it was a cross until it goes into the box and it is counted as a shot.
Of course, it's the final product that determines whatever we call any output. Of course, a lovely outburst, a lovely burst there by Edo Queens that almost provided an opening for them. The back line of Ekiti Queens know they have a lot of work to do if they are to maintain parity and not lose again or even go down behind in this match.
From a tactical point of view, it seems to be lost in the second half. The defense, I say winger in the person of Anu Oluwapo has been really active so far, so good in this game. Will you say they've come here for a draw? Or possibly just to participate? That is being touted the most popular word right now in Nigerian football.
Well, one thing is certain, the most likely result for them against table toppers, your side is 7th in the league currently. A draw away from home or a draw at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium against high-flying Edo Queens would be a positive result for them, at least considering their position in the table right now. In terms of tactics, we can clearly see that most of the work has, most of the positive things that are happening for the side, coming majorly from that left flank, the lady wearing jersey number 27, trying to see what she can do, lovely passes over the top. But more times than none, I feel there's that disconnect between herself and the other members of the attacking side. And that has, and also combined, of course, with the quality that Edo Queens have in backline, the combination of Blessing and Valentina have made it difficult for them to really come through. But whatever the case is, they still have a lot of work to do, and they can still make something happen right here in this match.
Actually anticipated because here comes the Queens, captain Suliat. She's leading the attack right now. She finds that Osigwe Goodness with the death touch shot. She dribbles past the marker. That is Alati Basira. Osigwe Goodness runs into the box. But Basirata recovers quickly and sends it out for throwing. She goes down, and that could be a muzzle cramp.
Osigwe Goodness with a wonderful opening there. I think she waited too long on the ball, allowing Alati the opportunity to recover and get the ball off. Of course, after the very beautiful touch in the first place. Had Captain Suliat ahead of her, as well as Esther Moses and Amosaga in the box. Could have released one earlier. Wrong decision there has allowed that opportunity to go away. But they're still in control now. A throw in down this left side. Ogbemudia Rebecca.
Returns back to Ogbemudia Rebecca, but the side, Ekiti Queens are now launching an attack. It's Ando Luakbo. Lane before she took that one, but goes out, throwing in favor of Edo Queens. The Edo Queens ladies. The Edo Queens are, these ladies have not yet to get a 1-0 victory the way they've been playing so far, because it is a team faction the mountain pressure, barrage of attack on the side, Ekiti Queens. There is Osigwe Goodness to get onto a loose ball, but it is sent away by Okweyeri centre back for Ekiti Queens. Wasabi, very tough job coming into the right back position to cover for Alatishe Pasirato, as well as found one team. Gloria Sakai with the hold of play. It is possessed by Okweyeri Foluke. And now is an opportunity for Ekiti Queens to get it started. For the kick from Lady Winners, Lady Regina finds Valentina Rocco. He is rock solid in defense. The Moses. Back to Valentina. Valentina to Ogbemudia Rebecca. Ogbemudia Rebecca finds her. Osigwe Goodness. The assistant referee doesn't move despite the fact that Osigwe Goodness has dribbled past Andy Lucky. Offside. That is a referee score. Ogbemudia Rebecca wasted obviously about a few milliseconds before making that through ball to connect with Osigwe Goodness. That one goes for offside. Another opportunity, another chance for the Queens.
I mean, that would have made for a very beautiful combination there down this left side. We've spoken, of course, many times about the danger that the possess down this left side with Osigwe Goodness. She made that run as quickly as she could, but I think, of course, like you said, that little millisecond of indecision from Ogbemudia Rebecca spoiled that lovely initiative to find that ball over the top. I think if...
Rebecca again. That's for true.
Of course, they need to keep going at that. Latishe, I think she's beginning to feel a lot more pressure on the physicality, just getting to her more and more. And if they keep trying to push down this wing, they just might be able to find another open opportunity and maybe get the first goal of the game.
And there's a foul in favor of Edo Queens after Latishe Pasirata joined and Adahebo Ita, captain of Edo Queens. Suliat Abidin. Ogbemudia Rebecca again with another cross. Osigwe Goodness tries to latch onto that one. There's a loose ball, easily cleared away by the defense of Ekiti Queens. Alani Jumoke was with the far connection. Now we come back to Edo Queens, finds Esther Moses on the wing. Esther Moses with a cross. That was an opportunity, but miscommunication from the attack line of Edo Queens. And the lock has been saved. Suliat Abidin connects again, finds Ogbemudia Rebecca back to Suliat Abidin. Suliat Abidin tries to dribble past her. Lady Omede Regina collected Ekiti Queens. Edo Queens still in possession of the ball. Kafaya Mafishere finds her. Sunday Blessing to Doma Marachi. Kafaya to Mafishere now to Ogbemudia Rebecca. Ogbemudia Rebecca with a long cross. Stop the game this time by the resolute defense of the side Asa Ekiti Queens. That was a poor pass by Kafaya to Mafishere. And now Edo Queens will lose possession of the ball. You can see that players all yelling at each other. They can't even believe what's happening. The midfield has been lost in this game. In fact, it has been lackluster, you want to say. They can't seem to hold on to the ball for about a minute before being dispossessed by the Queens. Valentina Rocco, just like I said, again dispossesses Ekiti Queens. Foul, that's what this referee says on the Mayday Regina of Ekiti Queens. Ekiti Queens, the midfield needs to wake up. If they're going to be getting, if at most, a point at the Ogbemudia Stadium.
Of course, so far, we definitely see that combination of Mafishere, Suliat Abidin, and of course Amarachi have done well to majorly put a lot of control in that midfield and get balls forward. You can even see that Suliat is having so much space to run into attacking positions. And if they continue to let that happen, then definitely a chance might come their way, just like it almost did a few minutes a goal with that cross from Esther Moses. Unfortunately, neither of Osaga Glory or Osigwe Goodness were able to connect with what would have been a very beautiful opportunity. And that's why scores still remain level as we approach 25 minutes or 22 minutes rather in this game.
Displaying quality. She's got. This is a throw in favor of the Queens. As Ajinda Rebecca, that one eater. Leg of Media Regina of Ekiti Queens. It is 3 minutes of action now. After I got by Christopher. Super Goodness is on the ball. Beautiful display from her. Glorious Akai can get onto this one. But that was a beautiful display by Okwayeri Poluke to ensure and the lucky was the quickest to get to the ball. And I think we might be seeing the very first substitution of the game. As manager Moses Taiwo has now called upon Sarafa Tobiloba to come into this game. But there is also Sigwe Goodness who has now dribbled past the marker. He comes with across to find Doma Marachi. Doma Marachi now to Esther Moses. Esther Moses with a shot. And that one is missed by Whisker.
Substitution for...
As we are seeing the first substitution of the game, Sarafa Tobiloba will be coming in into this encounter.
Going out, number 13 jersey.
And Oluakbo will be making way for her.
A change in attack for Ekiti Queens. I wonder if they maybe need another in the defense line as Edo Queens almost had another opportunity to get the first goal here. Esther Moses with that shot from just within the penalty box. I think unfortunately her first touch maybe took the ball a little bit away from her, but she still found a way to hit it with the left foot, and just a little the ball went over the bar, and Ekiti Queens able to escape with just a little in that one here. Quick response though by Ekiti Queens as the change has been made.
Again, here comes Sigwe Goodness with a 360. But she's eventually dispossessed by the ladies in white. Here comes Kafayat Maficher, a beautiful pass to Sigwe Goodness. He tries to twist that one. She's brought down by Rachel of Ekiti Queens. Manager Moses Aduku is leaving. Nice foul. Will be committed in this encounter. Game is on. Kafayat Maficher stands over this one. Will she be taking it, or will it be Ajimuda Rebecca? Don't forget her, the lady we know, as Kafayat Maficher got the second goal of the season against Sunshine Queens from a free kick. She beats the goalkeeper to that one. Stands over this one now. Christopher, do you think she might be scoring the opener from this opportunity?
You take a look at it, and the distance is a little bit far, but she of course has the quality as she stands over it and comes forward. Maficher plays it in. It's going in. Almost did. Of course, had her eyes set on goal there, Maficher. And almost bit goalkeeper. I think just just a few inches over the bar, as goalkeeper Andy Loki is livid with our goalkeepers and with our players rather, asking them to do a lot more to ensure that such opportunities do not continue to fall the way of Edo Queens. If not, it would of course cause a little bit much more issues for them as this game continues.
She has scored the last goal for the Queens this season. Prior to this match, United in the 26th minute against the Queens in a 4-1 victory. Was also United in the 26th minute against Sunshine Queens. 6 minutes rather.
Something about her, that number, isn't it?
I think she likes Netflix. You want to say Christopher?
I mean,
you want today?
It might just happen. Occupy some good positions.
He's a defensive midfielder.
That's the funny thing about, of course, her style of play. But I think one thing that really works for her is the ability to take shots from distance. As we saw with African, of course, her goal earlier this season. She just might get the opportunity with a lot of space that we're seeing Edo Queens, I beg your pardon, occupy within that midfield position. If the ball does fall to her, then I don't think that she would delay in taking an opportunity from that distance. And that might just be and the opener for Edo Queens here today.
Here is Alani Jumoke now to Kapayat Mafiche. Back to Valentina Oroko. Valentina Oroko enjoys the free space. Finds Captain Sulia Tabidu. Left Tabidu back to Valentina Oroko. Valentina Oroko launches in a long ball to connect with Esther Moses. It reaches his destination. Esther Moses. Back to Alani Jumoke. The far connector. She goes with a long one. That was wasteful. Wasted an attacking threat for the Queens.
Alani Jumoke could have opted for a cross rather than a shot from distance from that position. Had all three attackers in front of her, but decided to whip one from distance, and that just went to the side of the post. No troubles there for goalkeeper Andy Lucky, who I must say has a pretty funny name for a lady who is a goalkeeper.
So far so good. They've got 5 goal scorers this season, and Kapayat Mafiche is the highest goal scorer with 2 goals. Finish doing as a joint highest goal scorer with 2 goals. That's the Moses as a goal, and Sulia Tabidu as a goal. As the Queens have scored the most goals in the Nigeria Women Football League Group E, and joint most with Atlant Queens in the NWFL, as they found the back of the net 7 times this season. Now is an opportunity for redemption for them after having a poor outing at the NWFL Super 6. And they shockingly lost 2 Conference Queens, 1 goal to Nottingham after the goalless draw to the Queens. And here comes Osigwe Goodness. That one is easily stopped by Okoyori Foluke. Moses Aduku is livid, shouting goodness. How could you have let her just get that one? Kapayat Mafiche gets onto a loose pass. Captain Julian Tabidim standing over the ball. He's possessed by the newly introduced player. That is Sharafat Kubiloba. He's playing on the wings.
Okoyori Foluke has had to do a lot of work, having to cover for the right back to ensure that she stops the run of Osigwe Goodness. She, of course, knows the threat that Osigwe poses so far, as we have seen with her outing, and then she knows she has a lot of work to do to ensure that her side doesn't go down in this encounter.
And here comes Ekiti Queens again. Led away by Osigwe Goodness. Now to Gloria Sakai. Obviously, that was a foul, and the center referee has posted it and goes into a pocket, and it's yellow card. The first booking of the game. We've seen it.
Okoyori trying to Foluke. Yeah, I think she tried to do too much there to stop Osaga Glory from gaining the ball. She knows she has a lot of work to do, but has to exercise a little bit of caution to ensure that she doesn't commit fouls like that she might get booked for.
And here comes Osigwe Goodness. He's on the side of the box. He dribbles past Alatishe Basirata. Who caught out a cross out, caught out a shot. That one is sent out for a goal kick. As it had the touch by Gloria Sakai right there. Goalkeeper is down on the lucky. And for defender, for a miracle for Ekiti Queens.
Now we did see the assistant referee raise the flag for Osigwe Goodness when she got the ball initially for offside. I think there's going to be a consultation between herself and the center referee as to what that decision might be. But right now, that's been a very wonderful one. Osigwe Goodness saw the opportunity at that right side of the goal, decided to go for it, but a lovely, lovely block by the defender for Ekiti Queens. Unfortunately, Lucky Andy having to come in the way of that, and right now receiving some medical attention from the team.
The managers have been talking to the player Moses Aduku. Give now tactical instructions to Esther Moses. For the Queens, why the same has been done by manager Moses Taiwo, which now tactical instructions to Omede Regina. This is to have switch wings with the captain of Ekiti Queens, Fakunle Shown, who actually is the striker, but she seems to have been very quiet and she has been kept out by the goal. Who has not really had much of action to play. And Valentina Oroko. These defenders are having a good time, we want to say. They have not really been called to action for Sunny Blessing and Valentina Oroko. Only the fullbacks, like I say, have been running out of scatter, trying to ensure the cross can get into the box.
I mean, most of the work that Edokwins have had to do today is in bringing the ball forward in attacking positions. We've seen Jimola Rebecca and Jumoke Alani putting a lot of wonderful crosses over the top. Especially for Orogo Valentina, she's had to play much more to me as a midfielder. If you see, most of the times coming forward to assist the midfielders in carrying out their duty. So it just shows you the amount of control that Edokwins have had as the game have progressed so far.
2 minutes of action, Edokwins new. Edokwins new. Control in favor of Edokwins after so much contest right here. We will take on this one. Moses who have now straight wins with Osigwe goodness as the Moses goes down. The referee says play on. There is a minute to this player, Sarafat Tobiloba, trying to create an instant impact with a longer pass via Aziz Zainab in this one. Lands on the feet of Alani Jumoke, who finds Kafayat and Mafishere back to Alani Jumoke. Alani Jumoke dictates in play. Connects with Gloria Sakaye, back now to Kafayat Mafishere. Kafayat Mafishere drives in. She finds Suliat Abidin, Jasa at the front of the box. Suliat Abidin dribbles. Back to Kafayat Mafishere. He's dancing, having a party, running around the pitch. Back to Jimuda Rebecca. Beautiful control there, you'd want to say. This is big possession football. They're going enjoying themselves. This is looking more like a training. But they need to get a goal. If you can go less, not be to the advantage. So Sigrid Gundas with the cross. Finds no one. Juliet Abadin runs over this one. Abadin is having a tough time to beat her as he's saying up, but she passes to Ajimuda Rebecca. Now finds Doma Marachi, returns back to Ajimuda. Kafayat. Christopher, when last the legs of Ekiti Queens touch this ball.
I was just about to mention that the passes so far by Edokwins reaching high numbers.
And now there's a touch.
That was really now finally the switch possession. I mean, of course, the display by Edokwins has been dominant, no doubt. They, of course, need to crown that with a goal, and that's why you can see Coach Moses Adoko is livid on the sidelines. And maybe this might be an opportunity. Ball played too far ahead for Osaga Glory to chase. As the ball goes all the way to goalkeeper Loki Andy in goal for Ekiti Queens. As I was saying, Edo Queens need to convert that dominance, all that possession, all those touches to a goal. And of course, we know that is what matters the most in any football match. And that is, of course, what matters the most to Coach Moses Adoko if they are to continue their impressive form and remain on top of the league table.
Marachi ball, with goodness has got onto this one. This could be a counter attack if the right pass is made. Suliat Abidin dribbles past the marker right there. That is Aziz Zainab. Suliat Abidin is making the run. The pass is to find Esther Moses, but that one is deflected. And seems like Esther Moses has got onto it. Well defended right there by Aziz Zainab. But Alatisha Basiras covers up. Destroying in favor of the Queens. Control taking by Esther Moses quickly to find Juliet Abidin, who tries to dribble past the marker right in the box. But it is Ekiti Queens and now have the ball. Sarafat Tobiloba makes that run. The ball just right behind her. She returns it back to the lady. You know, as a middle, Regina. Another poor attempt again by Ekiti Queens. I think Ekiti Queens are not really here to attack. But they've not won any game this season, and now I know why. I understand. Because with the poor midfield we've seen today, I'm not sure they will be getting any goal right here at this Ogbemudia Stadium unless there is a defensive howler. Beautiful pass. My goodness, to find Odoma Marachi. The returns ball to Alani Jumoke. Now in midfield to Suliat Abidin. Odoma Marachi now. Back to Osigwe Goodness. But it is stopped right there on the track by a miracle for Ekiti Queens. Kafayat Mafishere is having a party. Out to Alani Jumoke. This is big possession football. Lady Odoma Marachi is fouled. Kafayat Mafishere displays brilliance right there in midfield. Oh my word. And more beauty we can see as Osigwe Goodness loves one. And there is a cross. It fails to touch the head of Esther Moses. Suliata Benin is on the ball. Back to Ogbemudia Rebecca. Ogbemudia Rebecca with a cross. It's a poor one. The Queens are still attacking.
And Ekiti Queens now find a way. Ayaboria having to come out back from attack to spread the ball away after that amount of pressure that they had to go under.
Yeah, as a right winger. Left winger.
The left winger.
She has been so far so good in quiet on the left.
She's had to do a lot of work. Like you mentioned earlier, the midfield for Ekiti Queens have yet to really participate in this game. Fakunle, the captain of the side, I mean, we yet to ever see, I don't think I've even seen her on the ball for most of the games so far.
Control.
Aside from that, I'm yet to see her participate in the action, and they need to change that if they are to, reduce the amount of pressure that they have been under since the start of this game. So throwing now for Edo Queens as they continue the onslaught on the side from Ekiti. Ogbemudia Rebecca, a throw, unfortunately doesn't find any player in yellow. Fakule tried to get a touch on that there, but it was a poor one. Mafishere commits a foul. Omede Regina coming back to win a free kick for Ekiti. Ekiti Queens must be praised at least to an extent. The centre backs have done pretty well to ensure that they are still in this game. 38 minutes of action gone so far. Score still remains 0-0 between Ekiti Queens and Edo Queens here, having come so close on numerous occasions. All that remains is maybe just that final touch, that clinical ability, and they might just get the first goal and be able to break the deadlock. Speaking of Edo Queens.
You've enjoyed possession so far so good, but you're here to get a goal.
I mean, it's not an easy position to be in. You can clearly see that your side is playing the better kind of football, but unfortunately, that moment is yet to click. If I was Moses Adoku, I think I'll be patient. I mean, I can clearly see that my side are playing the better kind of football. The goal will come, if you ask me. We've seen this happen so many times in games like this, with the amount of pressure that Edo Queens is placing on the side from Ekiti. If I was in the position of Coach Adoku, I would just urge my girls, to keep it up, to continue with that form, and maybe they might finally get one as Ekiti Queens tries to find something. Harry Boria with that cross was stopped there. Sarafat tries to place it forward, but Oruko Valentina comes and plays it away for a throw-in for Ekiti Queens.
And here is an opportunity for Ekiti Queens to launch what our target positive attack. Alatishe Basirata with a throw. But it results into nothing right there in the defense of the Queens. That was an audacious effort from the lady Christopher has been looking for. Her name is no other person than Fakunle Shehu, captain of Ekiti Queens. She takes a shot. That obviously is a shot according to football statistics. But as for me, I don't know what to describe that as.
Ekiti Queens, at least with an opportunity there, an opportunity within the half of Edo Queens, but they missed out on that. As Edo Queens now come forward. Esther Moses is still trying to fight to get to the ball. Falls to Osigo Goodness down the right. Osigo Goodness still with the ball. Brings the ball back in. Esther Moses just to get an opportunity. The space trying to create there. Tried to pass it. Laid for Suliata Bidi. But the header was in the wrong direction and allowed Ekiti Queens to clear away. As Omede Regina continues to fight hard for our team, even while playing up top in the striker position. Once again, the final touches still the issue for Edo Queens in this game here. They need to work on that if they are to break the deadlock and get the first goal. That might just put them on their way to victory in their home soil. Luruku Valentina with the ball over the top. It falls now to Esther Moses. Takes a shot, a poor one, and it is blocked. And now played away as the Edo Queens players are raising their voices. I think maybe they thought the ball came off the hand of the defender there.
Well, game goes on, and Edo Queens will keep on mounting pressure as Alani Jumoke is set to take a throw in a dangerous position. You'd want to say, but one player, Ohairi Miracle, is down on the turf for the side we know as Ekiti Queens. Well, 178 kilometers away from home. That is the town we know as Ado Ekiti, and here comes Osigwe Goodness in the box. Connects to Suliata Bedin, who drops the depth one. Poor shots taken by Osigwe Goodness, but it is stopped by a Miracle for Ekiti Queens, and it is a corner kick in a dangerous position. Kafayat Mafishere goes for it, same with Suliata Bedin, who finally will be taking this one. Will it be a pass or a cross into the box? We just have to wait. Two players over this. Kafayat Mafishere passes to Suliata Bedin. Suliata Bedin now to Kafayat. Kafayat with a lobbed cross. Goes over the bar. Wasteful again for Edo Queens. As for Edo Queens, here's something I need to notice. Gloria Sakai has been quiet so far, so good, and I've not really tested the goalkeeper in the person of Andy Lockie, who has always been protected by a defense line. Possibly an outside shot will be what Edo Queens need to score a goal in this encounter.
I mean, if you check the way that Edo Queens have approached the game so far, most of the balls have fallen to either Osigwe Goodness or Esther Moses on the wings. I think many of the crosses into the center of the box are unable to connect with Gloria Osagai, and she needs to find a way to get on the ball much more often. They need to find a way to also connect with her, maybe find one or two passes that might link with Glory, and maybe they might get the opportunity. But from where I see it, the defenders are on top of the situation. They are never, they hardly given her any opportunity to breathe as at the top of the line there. So that's why most likely I feel that the goal opportunity for Edo Queens will have to come, like you have said, with a shot from outside the box from one of the midfielders, especially the person of Suliata Bedin, who has had a couple of opportunities, but I think one or two delays has stopped her from making the best use of those chances that have come their way. Try to play back in there for Ekiti. Falls to Sarafat. The captain on the ball now. But she is quickly charged down by Amarachi. And the ball is played away. Esther Moses unable to stop that from going out for a throw-in. As the referee had additional time of 4 minutes as we approach the end of this first half. Goal line, goal score. The score line still remains 0-0 between Edo Queens and Ekiti Queens. It's been a lovely first half to watch so far. Many opportunities, a lot of impressive touch and display, but no end product as we approach the end of the first half.
Finally, Uzoma Ijoma got a job to do as she came out to collect a poor cross, you want to see, and that was a deft pass from Osigwe Goodness, who has been powerful. Three ladies attacking. Gloria Sakai with a shot. Is the start. Glory still on the ball, and she scores the first goal in the NWFL Premiership 2023/2024. What a beautiful goal! Beautifully worked by Osigwe Goodness. Spectacularly finished by Gloria Sakai to give Edo Queens a lead. Going into the end of the first 45, Christopher. Moses Aduku right now will be happy with the way his team ended the first 45.
What a wonderful goal. I spoke just now about the pressure not yielding any result, and Gloria Sagai has come to put that to bed. She missed an opportunity the first time. The shot was blocked, but she kept on moving and slotted it perfectly into that left bottom corner as Edo Queens finally have found a way through the backline of Ekiti Queens and now take a lead as we approach the end of this first half. Osigwe Goodness, of course, has to be praised for her part in that build-up to that goal. Since coming onto the right-hand side of the pitch, she has continued in the same fashion as she started and finally found a way as Edo Queens come again here with an opportunity for a second. But the ball in from Esther Moses. The cross once again doesn't find any player in yellow, and Andy Lucky is able to collect and reduce the pressure for Ekiti Queens. But lovely one here. Edo Queens 1, Ekiti Queens 0 right here at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium.
For Glorious Akai, she's the 5th goal scorer for Edo Queens. As Kafayat Mafishere, Eunice Godwin, Esther Moses, Suliata Bidin, all are found the back of the net for them. She repays the manager fate in the start line in this game. Don't forget, this is a first start for Edo Queens in the Nigeria Women Football League Premiership 2023/24 season. And she has told Moses Adoku, you made the right choice in fielding me today. Valentina Oroko, who joined the Queens from Arroya Queens, stands over this one. Launches in a long pass. But that one is stopped and again returned to Edo Queens with Sunday Blessing on the ball. Now down to Alani Jumoke. Alani Jumoke tries to find Soliata Bedin, but that one goes out for a throw in favor of Edo Queens as it was stopped by a lady in white and purple. The colors done by Ekiti Queens in this game. Soliata Bedin is on the ball. Alani Jumoke. And game still goes on with Odoma Amarachi finding the loose ball with Osigwe Goodness now on the left. Osigwe Goodness tries to dribble past Alatisha Basirat. She's unable to do that. Ball lays down one for Ajimuda Rebecca, who goes in with a cross. And game goes on. Kafayat Mafishere, the assistant referee, still has a flag raised up after we saw Glory Osaka come out from an offside position to attempt a shot. Although play had gone on, the assistant referee still had a flag raised up.
And rightly spotted by the assistant referee. Of course, the quality of officiating so far in this game has been to par, I must say. The referee and her assistants have kept the game under control and expended the laws as they should. As we now approach what might be the last kick of this first half. And yes, it is. The center referee blows at the end of the first half. 45 minutes and extra 4 gone. Edo Queens lead by 1-0, courtesy of a goal in the last minutes scored by the striker Osagai Glory after so many opportunities had come the way for Edo Queens in the first half. The home side take the lead as we end this one, and I believe that both teams go into the dressing room looking at what they can do to ensure that the remaining 45 remains as exciting and as interesting as this first one.
It's the end of the first 45. I will go for a chill drink right now. We'll be back for the second half as we wait. Don't forget, this still is the voice of Joko Labolaji, and I'm in company with the Maunas Christopher. Good evening.
It's by Suliata Bidi. It's an opportunity for the Queens of Doma Marachi.
She couldn't take that shot as a center. As the Mosi jumps. And that's a shot up from a Doma.
We should take it. Amarachi does. It comes in and it's...
The assistant referee doesn't move despite the fact that Osigwe Goodness has dribbled past Andy Lucky.
Of the game.
And there's a foul in favor of Edo Queens after...
Of the game.
And there's a foul in favor of Edo Queens after... Edo Queens finds Esther Moses on the wing. Esther Moses with a cross. Edo Queens finds Esther Moses on the wing. Esther Moses with a cross. But that was beautiful. Doma Marachi now to Esther Moses. Esther Moses with a shot.
Quality as she stands over it and comes forward. Mafishere plays it in. It's going in.
By the way, battle secret goodness now to Glorious Akai. Obviously, that was a foul. Goodness, he's on the side of the box. He dribbles past Alatisha Basirata. His brilliance right there in midfield. Oh my word. See also secret goodness loves one. And there is a cross. Fails to touch.
Mafishere commits a foul. Omede Regina.
Connects to Suliata Bidin, who drops the depth one. Poor shots taken. Suliata Bidin now to Kafayat. Kafayat with a lob cross. Yes, who has been powerful. Three ladies attacking. Glorious Akai with a shot. In the start, Glory still on the ball. And she scores the first goal. In the... Yes, who has been powerful. Three ladies attacking. Glorious Akai with a shot. In the start, Glory still on the ball. And she scores the first goal. In the...
As Edo Queens come again here with an opportunity for a second. But the ball in from Esther Moses.
Goodness. Dances right in the middle of the pack of shots by Suliata Bidi. It's an opportunity for the Queens. Adoma Marachi. She couldn't take that shot as a center. As the Moses jumps. And that's a shot out from Adoma.
We should take it. Amarachi does it. Comes in and it's...
The assistant referee doesn't move despite the fact that Osigo Goodness has dribbled past Andy Lockey.
Of the game.
And there's a foul in favor of the Queens after.
Of the game.
And there's a foul in favor of the Queens after. After the Queens finds Esther Moses on the wing. Esther Moses with a cross. After the Queens finds Esther Moses on the wing. Esther Moses with a cross. That was beautiful. The Marachi now to Esther Moses. Esther Moses with a shot.
Quality as she stands over it and comes forward. Mafishere plays it in. It's going in.
By the way, battle secret goodness now to Glorious Akai. Obviously, that was a foul. Goodness, he's on the side of the box. He dribbles past Alatisha Basirata. His brilliance right there in midfield. Oh my word. See also secret goodness loves one. And there is a cross. Fails to touch.
Mafishere commits a foul. Omede Regina.
Connects to Suliata Bidin, who drops the depth one. Poor shots taken. Suliata Bidin now to Kafayat. Kafayat with a lob cross. Yes, who has been powerful. Three ladies attacking. Glorious Akai with a shot. In the start, Glory still on the ball. And she scores the first goal. In the... Yes, who has been powerful. Three ladies attacking. Glorious Akai with a shot. In the start, Glory still on the ball. And she scores the first goal. In the...
As Edo Queens come again here with an opportunity for a second. But the ball in from Esther Moses.
Goodness. Dances right in the middle of the pack of shots by Suliata Bidi. It's an opportunity for the Queens. Adoma Marachi. She couldn't take that shot as a center. As the Moses jumps. And that's a shot out from Adoma.
We should take it. Amarachi does it. Comes in and it's...
The assistant referee doesn't move despite the fact that Osigo Goodness has dribbled past Andy Lockey.
Of the game.
And there's a foul in favor of the Queens after.
Of the game.
And there's a foul in favor of the Queens after. After the Queens finds Esther Moses on the wing. Esther Moses with a cross. After the Queens finds Esther Moses on the wing. Esther Moses with a cross. That was beautiful. The Marachi now to Esther Moses. Esther Moses with a shot.
Quality as she stands over it and comes forward. Mafishere plays it in. It's going in.
By the way, battle secret goodness now to Glorious Akai. Obviously, that was a foul. Goodness, he's on the side of the box. He dribbles past Alatisha Basirata. His brilliance right there in midfield. Oh my word. See also secret goodness loves one. And there is a cross. Fails to touch.
Mafishere commits a foul. Omede Regina.
Connects to Suliata Bidin, who drops the depth one. Poor shots taken. Suliata Bidin now to Kafayat. Kafayat with a lob cross. Yes, who has been powerful. Three ladies attacking. Glorious Akai with a shot. In the start, Glory still on the ball. And she scores the first goal. In the... Yes, who has been powerful. Three ladies attacking. Glorious Akai with a shot. In the start, Glory still on the ball. And she scores the first goal. In the...
as Edo Queens come again here with an opportunity for a second. But the ball in from Esther Moses.
Dances right in the middle of the pack. Shots by Suliat Abidi. It's an opportunity for the Queens. Doma Marachi. She couldn't take that shot as it said. As the Moses jumps. And that's a shot out from Doma.
We should take it. Amarachi does. It comes in and it's...
The assistant referee doesn't move despite the fact that Osigwe Goodness has dribbled past Andy Lockie.
Of the game.
And there's a foul in favor of Edo Queens after that.
Of the game.
And there's a foul in favor of Edo Queens after that. Edo Queens finds Esther Moses on the wing. Esther Moses with a cross. Edo Queens finds Esther Moses on the wing. Esther Moses with a cross. That was beautiful. This Doma Marachi now to Esther Moses. Esther Moses with a shot.
Quality as she stands over it and comes forward. Mafishere plays it in. It's going in.
By the way, about Osigwe Goodness now to Glorious Akai. Obviously, that was a foul. Goodness, he's on the side of the box. He dribbles past Alatisha Basirata. His brilliance right there in midfield. Oh my word. See how Osigwe Goodness loves one. And there is a cross. Fails to touch.
Mafishere commits a foul. Omede Regina.
Connects to Suliat Abidi, who drops the depth one. Poor shots taken. Suliat Abidi now to Kafayat. Kafayat with a lobbed cross. Goodness, who has been powerful. Three ladies attacking. Glorious Akai with a shot. Is the stop. Glory still on the ball. And she scores the first goal. In the who has been powerful. Three ladies attacking. Glorious Akai with a shot. Is the stop. Glory still on the ball. And she scores the first goal. In the
as Edo Queens come again here with an opportunity for a second. But the ball in from Esther Moses.
And we are back for the second 45 of the enthralling clash between Edo Queens and Ekiti Queens. It is Edo Queens 1, Ekiti Queens 0. Right here at the Ogbemudia Stadium. This remains the voice of Jokon Labolaji. And I'm in the company of Christopher. Well, welcome back, Christopher. You've had a chill drink to make yourself feel warm under this hot weather right here in Benin City. What do you think the manager could have told his players just before the second half?
I mean, definitely for both sides. For Edo Queens, the most expected reaction would be to ask the players to continue in the step that they have started the first half. They've established a lot of control in the first half, possession, dominance. We know that Edo Queens are a side that like to score as highly as possible. Last time they played out here, they won by a 4-1 margin. So, of course, I expect nothing less than for Moses Aduko to urge his girls to keep on pushing and keep on going. The side, of course, that has the mountain to climb is Ekiti Queens. Going down against Edo Queens here at the Ogbemudia Stadium is a daunting task. If they are to have a positive outlook, one would expect that Coach Moses Tai would have used the halftime to instruct the players, especially the midfielders, to make themselves much more visible and make themselves much more available to receive the ball and participate in play. But all these tactics, all this information, all this instruction, in the next 45 minutes, we get to see how exactly it plays out, and we get to know what the final score line at the end of the 90.
Well, we are waiting center referee to signal the start of the second 45 right here at the Ogbemudia Stadium, as both sides have now switched the place on the pitch. And it is the start of the second half at the Ogbemudia Stadium, and it is the Ekiti Queens who takes the ball. And again, Edo Queens seem to be the ones that will do the playing in the second half. As Moses collector back to Suli Atabidin. Alani Jumake with a cross, stopped right there on the tracks by the rigid defense of the side. We know as Ekiti Queens. Hoairi Miracle stopped that one. And there is an opportunity for Ekiti Queens to start an attack. Stopped by Sunday Blessing, who finds Uzoma Ijoma, who launches out one. That was dangerous. But here is Ekiti Queens with the first shot directed at goal in this game. That one was taken by Omede Regina, and it was easily collected by Uzoma Ijoma for Edo Queens. Game goes on. Uzoma Ijoma launches and wants to find Otigwe Goodness. Otigwe Goodness back to Esther Moses. But she has now been dispossessed. With game going on. Christopher, we can see Ekiti Queens with a change tactic in the second half. So far so good. They've been trying long balls for over 60 seconds, and once or twice as it almost resulted into something positive.
Of course, the idea now, as we can see, is to play the ball over the top for Omede Regina to chase and cause a little bit of trouble for the back line of Edo Queens. And here's a shot from distance, but easily received there by Lucky Andy. Edo Queens already having their first shot on target within the first 2 minutes of action here. Osigwe Goodness trying to latch on to an opportunity, but the shot lacked the power needed to get all the way. But of course, speaking about Ekiti Queens, Omede Regina will have to do a lot of work from what we have seen right now. It seems like the instruction now is to play the ball all over the top for her to chase and maybe get on the ball and find something out of it. We saw her already have a shot at the start of this first half, and maybe that might be the instruction from the coach moving on, and that might just provide them with a positive opportunity. And here it comes, here almost falls for Regina, but at the end of the day, that outstretched leg unable to bring it under control as the ball rolls towards the goalkeeper, who picks it up for Edo Queens. Ekiti Queens seems to be rising here, Bolaji.
You said they seem to be rising, but I think they've been able to beat the offside trap that has been set by Moses Aduku's side. Some players of Edo Queens as well as fans right here at the Ogbemudia Stadium protesting why the assistant referee did not have a flag raised up. And here again comes Ekiti Queens. And there is a shot. That was taken by Aziz Zainab for Ekiti Queens. Way wide of target. That was a poor attempt. It is goal kick to Edo Queens. Uzoma Ijoma stands over this one. Same weights on the blessing. He was had a very quiet game today. But it seems they will need to come up again, be reawakened in the second 45. As Ekiti Queens do not seem to come here for a loss. They are trying to get the equalizer. And game still goes on. Where we've got Ifeboria Winifred trying to create something, but that one is stopped by the Queens. Esther Moses with a true ball to find out Glorious Akai, and that is goal number 2 for the Queens. She loves past the goalkeeper and the lucky who can't believe her eyes. She's standing with her hands on her waist. How could that one have gone in? That was a beautiful pass from the lady Esther Moses Choma. Spectacular finish from Glorious Akai, and the fantastic celebration, Christopher.
Perfection. That is the only word to describe that goal there. A lovely, lovely pass there by Esther Moses. Gloria Sagai showed her where she wanted it, and she laid it with just the right amount of weight, and she watched the ball perfectly and placed it just above the goalkeeper. Perfect, perfect, perfect. As Gloria Sagai gets a brace here for Edo Queens, and as well, they continue onto their rise as this game continues here at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium, showing once again that they have the quality to get the goals once they're provided with that opportunity. Lightning quick attack, and it's gotten a goal for them. And here they come forward again. Alani plays the ball through the legs of the player. Osaga and Glory are unable to really get the ball under control. She loses out, trying to combine with Esther Moses again down the right. A lovely combination up front. We've seen, no doubt, Esther Moses, Osaga Glory now getting into it, as well as Osigwe Goodness. They've been a thorn in the defense of Ekiti Queens. And if they continue in that fashion, we just might see more goals coming in this encounter.
We obviously are expecting more goals to come in this encounter, and it seems it will be coming from Edo Queens, as we've now got Soliata Benin on the wings trying to dribble past the marker. She reconnects with Alani Jumoke, the far connect. Alani Jumoke is having a good time with leg works, we can see, but she lays one down. Back to Odoma Marachi, who joined the squad from Nasarawa Amazons. Back to our captain, Soliata Benin, who was formerly with Sunshine Queens, but she proved that Met was captain of the side when they defeated the Sunshine Queens by 1 goal to 0. Valentina Oroko lobs one to find Osigwe Goodness. Osigwe Goodness has a handover face. There seemed to have been a contact. Christopher is telling me the lady Okpayeri Foluke actually elbowed Osigwe Goodness. And the game is on. Valentina Oroko. She could have easily given that to Uzoma Ijoma, but she opted to kick that one out for a throw. And we'll be seeing another substitution go down right here at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium. And it is for Ekiti Queens.
Going up number 27 and jersey number 30. And that's
Eboria Winifred and Fakunle Seun will be making way in this encounter, as Ismail Zainab is set going, as well as Salau Rashidat to come into this game. This is the third change we're seeing manager Moses. Did I don't call him manager Moses? Manager Tai will make in this encounter for the side we know as Ekiti Queens, as they are now struggling, trailing by 2 goals to 0 right at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium.
Changes, of course, I believe from the side, trying to see if they can make something work for them and better the scoreline. I must say that I'm a little bit surprised to see Winifred come off. Winifred Ayaboria, she's been the player who's had most of the ability to actually come on the ball and bring it under control for Ekiti Queens. But I believe that Coach Taiwo knows better and has made the decision that she feels will work best for her side, introducing 2 new substitutes. Captain, we spoke about her a lot in the first half, has gone off and now has been replaced in the middle of the pitch by Ismail Zainab. Hopefully, maybe she can inspire her side to what would be a very wonderful comeback for them in this game. But there are 2 goals down against Edo Queens. They've got to get one, and that might just put them all the way to maybe getting another. Well, of course, we know from the quality that's been showed and the passion and the opportunities here, that will not be an easy one for the Ekiti Queens.
And there is Alani Jumoke, who has been dribbled past by the newly introduced Ismail Zainab. Ismail Zainab is making a first touch on the ball. She connects to find a player of ours. Okitete Rachel, but it is dispossessed by the radio defense of the side. We know Asado Queens, and there is Osigwe Goodness, who has not connected with Esther Moses. Esther Moses with a pass, and that could have been an hat-trick for Gloria Sakai. That was stopped by Handeloki. Because series of players of Edo Queens taking that one had already gone in, as Gloria Sakai could have gone on with the ball. But Handeloki was up to the task. Oh my word, that could have been an hat-trick. When last did we see a hat-trick at the Ogbemudia Stadium in a competitive fixture, Christopher?
Definitely been a while, and that would have been a very beautiful one to behold. It was, of course, a lovely display once again by Osigwe Goodness from midfield. The pass forward latched onto by Esther Moses, who I could clearly see waited to ensure that Osaga Glory was in the perfect place to get the pass. She did play the pass to her, but Andy Lucky doing what the goalkeeper needed to do and stopped Osaga Glory from getting what would have been a very beautiful hat-trick in this match. Opportunity missed, and the one that many of us in the stadium, and of course including the fans and the players, would not be happy to see go by. But it is the case as it still remains 2-0 in favor of Edo Queens. Ekiti Queens have a lot of work to do at the back line. We've seen lots more penetration from Edo Queens in this first half. Makes you wonder if the decision on the tactics brought to the side during the halftime has now seemed to open their back line a lot more. You need to be careful though, even as they search for goals here. They need to ensure that they protect their backline to ensure that they do not go down more than they already are at this point in time in this second half.
They obviously need to protect the back line because the Queens can be dangerous on the counter-attack. We just saw that a few seconds ago. And there is a free kick in favor of the side. Ekiti Queens taking to find Ismail Zainab. Alani Jumoke is showing up metal, proving a worth for the side. Ismail Zainab finds Salah Rashidat. Salah Rashidat with a cross to connects down to the lady. Mede Regina, but at the end of the day, Tolu goes out for a goal kick in favor of Edo Queens. She's down on the turf. Her name is on the blessing. Medical attention is required. What could have happened there, Christopher?
For a moment there, Mede Regina, after trying to gain control, decided to go for an acrobatic finish and swung her leg in positions that definitely shouldn't have been, and that's caused that collision with the head of Sunday Blessing, who is now down on the turf receiving medical attention. Ekiti showing that they have got some bullets down their own gun as well, something that they might just pull a surprise here against the Edo Queens. Substitutes combining to good effect. Ismail and Rashidat Salahu almost caused something there, but Okotete's shot when the ball fell to her was well wide, as the scoreline still remains as it is in favor of Edo Queens. Lovely action we've seen in this first 10 to 15 minutes of this second half. I mean, definitely an interesting game it must have been, or it must be, for everyone who's seated here at the Ogbemudia Stadium this evening to witness this match day 4 fixture in the NWFL Premiership, right here between Edo Queens and Ekiti Queens in Group B of the 2023-2024 season.
It is 56 minutes of action, 33 degrees Celsius. Right here at the Ogbemudia Stadium, excessively hot it is. As Sunday Blessing has been walked out of the pitch by the medical team of Edo Queens. She'll be requiring more medical attention. And there is Miracle Joseph jogging on the touchline alongside Abibat Agbaji. Both of the players could be introduced anytime soon to fill in for Sunday Blessing, who doesn't look like she can continue this game. But we'll just have to wait to see how it spans out. Uzoma Ijoma stands over this run. Now 58 minutes of action. She takes a poor goal kick, stopped right there on the tracks by the newly introduced player Ismail Zainab. Back to Rashidat Salau, who tried to connect with Mede Regina, who has not gone further up the pitch as a player as a striker, but it goes out for goal kick. My Joma needs to obviously work on a distribution, as we hope it doesn't cause the team a point. But obviously she will not be the one taking it now. Taken by Valentina Oroko to find Osta Moses, who beat the marker with a strength. Osta Moses now to Gloria Sakai, who's on the wings. She tries to dribble past the markers right there. She's got two of them, Miracle as well as Alatishe. But it is Osta Moses who has been dispossessed. Back with it, Rachel. And there is the lady on a jab. Her name is Rashida Talau. She connects to find Oluwatobi Loba Sharafa. Game goes on. Odoma Marachi with a long one. Finds Esther Moses. Esther Moses tries to dribble, but it is failed. Or it fails, I rather say. And he's mousing up. Now down to Rashida Salau, the newly introduced player right here. Rashida to Amede Regina. Regina to Ismail Zainab. Cleared away by Sunday Blessing. What just coming few seconds after receiving medical attention right here at the Ogbemudia Stadium. But the assistant referee had the flag up. Offside. That's what she spotted.
I think that must be the best form of football we've seen from Ekiti so far. Connection between Salau, Ismail, and Omode Regina almost made something happen for there. But the referee spotted it properly, and it's an offside for Edo Queens. As Ekiti Queens are still fighting back here. They don't look to be defeated, and that would make for a really interesting match as we continue here at the Ogbemudia Stadium. Ismail fouled there by Alani Jumoke. Makes you wonder what was in the mind of the coach all this while. I mean, you had players like this in your arsenal. Why not release them as soon as possible? And the change made in the first half really didn't change anything. I think the captain of the side was allowed too much time. She was ineffective for most of the first half and maybe should have come off earlier. But the coach, Taiwo, has done the job now, and the Ekiti Queens can look to see what they can make happen as the cross comes in now for Omede Regina to head in. But it's wide of the post. The header there from Omede Regina.
Moses Duku is unhappy with Sunday Blessing and has to shout her name. How could you have allowed Omede Regina such opportunity to head that one? Well, you said the manager had in his Arsenal players such as Ismail Zainab and Rashida Salah, who has now brought in changes to the style of Ekiti Queens. Well, I beg to disagree with you, Christopher. Let's not forget, as for players of Edo Queens, they've been on the pitch since the first half. Obviously, fatigue is telling in, and there is Esther Moses with an acrobatic pass to find Suliata Bidin, who returns back to on the wing. Esther Moses with a cross, saved by Andeloki of Ekiti Queens. Game goes on, play continues, and the Lucky still ensures that the lead remains 2 goals as Edo Queens have been charging with counter-attacks in this encounter. And the Lucky lobs one in. Alani Jumoke stops, but collected by the lady Ismail, the really introduced player who has now shown an impact in this game. There is Rashida Salah to connect with Ismail Zainab, but it's just too much for her to stop as it rolls out for a throw. This is entertaining football now. Ekiti Queens have come off their sleeping slumbers and are ready to give their all today. But we've got less than 28 minutes of regulation time to play. Will it be enough for Ekiti Queens to get back into this game? Well, only goals can decide that one, with Kafayat Mafishere running out through the midfield to find Ajimuda Rebecca, down to Osigwe Goodness with an acrobatic pass again to Ajimuda Rebecca. But that one rolls out for a throw in favor of the Benin-based team as it was intercepted by Oluwatobi Loba Sharafa. There is Rashida Salau to find Omede Regina, who has been playing as an attacker for Ekiti Queens. Throwing in favor of Edo Queens. Ajimura Rebecca stands over this one. Connects with Osigwe Goodness, who tried to find Suliata Bidin. Suliata Bidin jipples past the marker. She moves into the box. Takes a cross. It is the crossbar. It doesn't go in. Oh my word, the assistant referee was right there standing, waiting to see if that one was a goal. But there was no one in the box when Suliat Abidin attempted that. Obviously, would you call that a shot now? Because I think I've had a tough time convincing you these players actually know what they're doing. Not crossing in balls, but actually attempting shots.
I mean, clearly you could see that the ball there from Captain Suliat Abidin was pretty confusing for me watching him move. It went all the way. It looked like it was a cross, but it went all the way to the other bar and almost went in and came out and ricocheted off the bar into the hands of Andy Lucky, who I believe didn't even know what was happening in that instant. Another opportunity for Edo Queens gone by as they continue to pile the pressure on Ekiti Queens. Still in search of more goals as we continue in this match here. Lovely control there by Mafishere. The pass towards Osaga Glory is blocked. Try to play it away there. Mobola, but it's out and it's a throw-in for Edo Queens here at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium. Mind you, Edo Queens are yet to make any change so far. Ekiti Queens have made 3 already. The likes of Eunice Godwin is still on the bench, who got 2 here in their first match against FC Robo Queens. So, of course, Coach Moses Adoku still has firepower that he can release on Ekiti Queens and help increase the scoreline as Edo Queens continue to stake their claim at the top of the table in Group B of the NWFL. And the pass there by Alani trying to catch the road of Sigwe Goodness. He's headed out. The throw-in taken. Back to Alani. Alani to Amarachi. Amarachi spreads it now to Mafishiri. And it goes all the way now back to Sunday. Amarachi. Ekiti Queens, just Edo Queens rather, passing the ball around, but indecision, a wrong decision there by Mafishiri as she hands the ball now back to Ekiti Queens, who look to come forward, but does well to cover up for her mistakes as the ball is out for a throw-in for Ekiti Queens. Ball is still in play. A crossing headed out by Sunday Blessing. And now cleared away by Jumoke Alani. And the ball is now with the captain, Suliat. Suliat finds Osaga Glory. Osigwe Goodness takes a touch. Mafishiri Mafishiri moving forward. She takes a shot from distance. But it isn't the type that saw her get a goal in the first game as the ball goes over the top and out for a goal kick.
Well, the right back, Faisal Mobola, will be making way for Godwin Glory right now at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium. This is the 4th change that has been made by manager Taiwo in an attempt to ensure they can restore parity right here at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium. But don't forget, every of the changes have not even produced a goal, although attacking threat has been coming in from Ismail Zainab and Rashida Salau. But has not produced a goal because that is the ultimate destination for Edley Forward to get their name on the score sheet. Well, Alani Jumoke seems to have been caught off position as Ismail Zainab connects to Sarafa Oluwatobi Loba. Sunday Blessing at the head in it. What is to get to his destination? She attempts a cross, cleared out. Suliat Abidin drops in from midfield to return ball play back to the defense. Ajimuda Rebecca. She shows how strong she can be. Connects to Adema Amarachi. Back to Valentina Oroko, launches one in. Stopped by the Lady Miracle for Ekiti Queens. Kafayat Mafishere launches in one again. But there seems to be no one in midfield for the Queens to collect a loose ball. As that one is stopped by Rachel Oketete. Here comes again Ekiti Queens. Opportunity for Ekiti Queens. One lady, Ismail Zainab, could not latch onto the one because she was properly defended by Alani Jumoke right here at the Ogbemudia Stadium. That was a prime opportunity to have the deficit. Uzoma Ijoma was quick to come off a line and collect the loose one. Play continues. Valentina Oroko heads backward to find a goalkeeper, Uzoma Ijoma, whose distribution has been poor all game. Sunday Blessing confident on the ball. She makes a poor pass. Suliat Abidin was her intended target, but she was unable to get that one. Esther Moses dispossessed. And it's going to be a throw in favor of Edo Queens. Alani Jumoke takes a long one. Headed out by Aziz Zainab right here.
Of course, goalkeeper Uzoma Ijoma has had to do a lot more work since the start of the second half to protect her clean sheets. She didn't have to do so much in the first half, but Ekiti Queens have made her to work hard for it now in the second half. Meanwhile, proceedings from other venues in Group B, Bayelsa Queens currently playing 0-0 against Delta Queens, while Rivers Angels are leading 2-0 against Sunshine Queens over there in Port Harcourt. And here at the Ogbemudia Stadium, the scoreline is the same as Edo Queens are leading 2-0 against Ekiti Queens, courtesy of goals scored by Osaga Glory here at the stadium. And here a combination there between us, and then it falls again for Osaga Glory. Shots! Is it in? Stopped! And a little confusion there. Another shot! But the final one there by Esther Moses is played out wide. Oh my word. Bolaji, a little bit of confusion there, I must say. The fans are contesting and wondering if the ball did cross the line from Osaga Glory's shot, both the first and second time. But the assistant referee says that the ball didn't cross the line. Look at it, the first time it almost did. The second one by Osaga Glory. But goalkeeper Lucky Andy was able to make a double save. And it still remains 2-0 here as action continues in this game.
Well, no one can see that ball better than the assistant referee, who does flag goal kick in favor of Ekiti Queens. Multiple attempts we did see Andy Lucky making back-to-back saves. 3 saves to keep her side in this one. First shot taken by Gloria Sakae. She saved the crossbar. Another was taken again by Gloria Sakae. She saved it. Andy Lucky is her name. But none of it really went in. If only we had the goal line technology in Nigeria, we would have been able to know if it actually went in. We saw something similar over the weekend when Tamara Ezekiel launched it across in a game involving Bendel Sheridan and Lobby Stars. However, it was adjudged not to have crossed the line, but after multiple replays, many thought that ball was actually a goal. But for this, we can't say same. There is no goal line technology. Hopefully one day it comes down to the Nigeria Premier Football League, and not forgetting about the Nigeria Women Football League Premiership. Just one day, we have to be optimistic, you would say, Christopher.
Of course, and with developments that have been happening in Nigerian football, I think that it's only a matter of time. It would greatly help to improve the quality of football being played here. We are aware that here at the Ogbemudia Stadium, we have facilities for the video assistant referee. So who knows, maybe with time, we might also get to the point where we have goal line technology. And here comes Osaga Glory once more. Ball finds Esther Moses. But her cross, it doesn't connect with any player. The shot rather was too weak. And goalkeeper Lucky Andy was able to claim that for her side.
Well, play goes on with Kafayat Mafisheri displaying quality right there in the middle. But there is a middle, Regina, who turns around to connect with Ismail Zainab, better the way by Alani Jumoke. There was Rashida Salau who had the loose ball, but she could not do anything with it. So made Regina again on the wings. She's stopped by Alani Jumoke. This is quality, I would want to say, in the player who just returned from the Falconets camp and has been making that waves for Edo Queens. It is corner kick in favor of the side we know as Ekiti Queens. Ekiti Queens to quickly take this one, and it is Rashida Salah that'll be going over it. The Queens will have to introduce players into this game, but Moses Adoku instructs that the substitution should not be made now, as we've got Efe Osakpolo on the sidelines, as well as Eunice Godwin on the sideline. Rashida Salah, she takes that one, parried away by goalkeeper Uzoma Ijoma. Play goes on. Ekiti Queens still attacking in this encounter. Sigwe Gunners looking tired. And there's a loose ball for Valentina Oroko, who tries to clear. Beach returns the ball back, and there is a shot. Stopped by Uzoma Ijoma for Edo Queens. Maybe Regina could have gotten on the score sheet. Christopher.
I mean, the shot just lacked a little bit more power for it to go past goalkeeper Uzoma Ijoma. Omede Regina has been fighting really hard for our side since switching positions to striking position. But of course, we must commend Uzoma Ijoma for being on the feet and ensuring that the scoreline remains the same and the clean sheet for Edo Queens is still protected.
Substitution, Edo Queens.
And triple substitutions will be made right here by Edo Queens. Eunice Godwin, Efe Osakpolo, and the Cameroonian Iyangbanga Adama set to be introduced.
Number 10 and 8 is Eunice Godwin, number 9 shirt. And of course, Amarachi Obama, number 25 jersey out for
Sunday Blessing.
Super Falcons player, number 16 shirt, Choma Olise.
Amarachi Odoma now makes way, as well as Osigwe Goodness. And for Chioma Olise, she returns back to the Queens game. She's there to make a start this season. Possibly the manager have better plans for her. And there is Kafaya Smafishere. She attempts a shot, but that was poor. It didn't get well into her leg, you'd want to say. She's got to go from outside the box. This could have been number 3, but not well into her legs.
Obviously, she decided to hold on to the ball a little bit before taking it. I think it would have been better if she had gone for the volley the first time the ball was dropped, allowing the Ekiti defenders to crowd her out and block that shot when she finally decided to attempt it. But she, of course, has been taking up good positions. Might just be able to get on the score sheet as we approach the last quarter of an hour in this game here at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium. Evening beckons. The sun is gradually giving way as we continue to watch this interesting match here between Edo Queens and Ekiti Queens. Substitutions been made. We spoke about that earlier to infuse much more fresh legs into the attacking side. In this Godwin now on the pitch. Almost got a first touch there as Ismail tries to run away from a man, and the referee calls for a foul. Mavishere gestures that she only got the ball and not the player, but the referee's decision has already been made, and Ekiti Queens have a free kick in the half of Edo Queens. Salau stands over the ball to take the free kick for Ekiti Queens. They've got players up front. We should decide to go direct. She plays the ball over the top, but it drops and bounces into the hand of goalkeeper Uzoma, who has now spread the ball out for Eunice Godwin.
Well, play goes on, and it is end-to-end football right here at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium. Suliata Bidin attempts to header, but that one just rolls into the path of the newly introduced player Godwin for the side we know as Ekiti Queens. And here comes an attack for the Ado Ekiti Bay side. Meets no one. Headed by Jimuda Rebecca. Ball still rolling. Alani Jumoke launches it into the deep. And here is Gloria Sakai with the poor control. And the game goes on. Efe Osakpolo right now on the ball. Efe Osakpolo, well, was that a pass? Why did she leave the ball? That's the question we should be asking. Right now, but game goes on. And I think I'm beginning to see patternless play right here. Or we rather because I'm not the only one at the stadium, neither am I the only one watching this live broadcast on the Queen's TV. But let's play from both sides, as it is now less than 11 minutes until the end of regulation time.
Of course, Bolaji, as time continues to go by, I think fatigue begins to set in, and fatigue affects not just the body, but also the mind. It's at key times like this that players need to establish that level of composure and control in order to ensure that they continue with the pattern of play. Especially talking about Edo Queens, who have established themselves in the game so far. I think they need to reduce the pressure on themselves and bring themselves mentally to participate in the game and continue in the stead that they have, that has got them 2 goals in this match. But the Ekiti Queens with another opportunity. The ball is forced for Regina! Regina gets a goal for Ekiti. No one saw that coming. The free kick was played in perfectly, and Regina got to it before all the defenders. And she played the ball past goalkeeper who's on my former. And Regina has got one back for Ekiti Queens. A hard work finally has paid off for her.
Obviously, hard work has finally paid off for Mede Regina, who has now had the deficit right here at the Ogbemudia Stadium. Edo Queens need to wake up. There's still enough time on the clock. We've got less than 10 minutes until the end of regulation time, and Ekiti Queens will be fighting for possibly a point right here at the Ogbemudia Stadium. Well, elsewhere concerning Benin Insurance, they're trailing by 1 goal to nothing to Atland in Owerri. As for Atland, they have not even gotten a win since the start of the season. The boys could be against Benin Insurance, but the Sisters and the Edo Queens are fighting for a victory because Ekiti Queens are not giving up anytime soon.
In the Benin Insurance game, not the kind of result we want to hear. It was a lot for them to get that win over the weekend. Last minute shots from Junior Osagai got them the victory here at the Ogbemudia Stadium. And now they're away at Heartland, and hopes were high that at least a draw. But the match is still on. We'll keep our eyes on that, and hopefully the results go in the favor of Benin Insurance. And right now it is a free kick. An opportunity for a cross to come in here for Edo Queens, as Captain Suliat Abedin stands over the ball. She's left it for Ogbemudia Rebecca. And this might just be an opportunity for goal number 3. Ogbemudia Rebecca stands over the ball, awaiting the referee's whistle. And here it comes. The cross is in, but it is all the way out to the other side. Fans here in the stadium expressed their displeasure, as of course they expected a better delivery from Ogbemudia, who has put in some good balls up front since the start of the game. Edo Queens still have a lot of work to do. 9 minutes left in regulation time to play here. Ismail has caused problem for Alani Jumoke since coming on. Spotted her limping some moments earlier, but it seems like she's fine and able to continue. They will need her to be at her best in this final minutes to protect the lead that Edo Queens have now. As here comes Eunice Godwin coming forward now. Eunice Godwin, the cross into the center. It falls on Saga! What a lovely goal! What a lovely goal to finish off a hat-trick! Goal number 3 for Edo Queens. Goal number 3 for Gloria Saga. Eunice Godwin came in down the right. The cross ball in. And Osaga did well to just nick it into the goal in the most spectacular of fashions. She completes a hat-trick. She repays the favor as she hugs Coach Moses Aduku. And Ekiti Queens, and Edo Queens rather, are leading here 3-1 at the Ogbemudia Stadium.
Beautiful and stylish finish from Osakai. And showed that Andeloki could not really do anything because she did not anticipate that such depth move would be made by Osakai in scoring that goal. As for Andeloki, she was about to dive to the left, but she just had to stand and look as that one rolled into the goal net. It's Edo Queens 3, Ekiti Queens 1. Right here at the Ogbemudia Stadium. And here comes Alani Jumoke. Connects with Eunice Godwin, who's having a tough time to control the ball. Throwing in favor of Ekiti Queens, who are not fighting against time. 83 minutes of action right here at the Ogbemudia Stadium. And Christopher, one thing we need to point out is the fact that the balls right now at the Ogbemudia Stadium will be reduced by 1 because one lady will be going home with one of the balls.
I mean, what a wonderful way to cap a performance. Osaga Glory has done really well for the side. She's missed a couple of chances in the first half, but she's continued to fight hard, get herself into positive positions, and now she's completed her hat trick here today, repaying the favor of the coach, starting up at the number 9 position for Edo Queens to cap what has been a fantastic performance, going on with the match ball at the end of this game. And here they come now. The ball by Alani finds Eunice Godwin, who almost found Osaga again. Captain Suliat tried to drop it for Mafishere, but it was intercepted. The ball still with Mafishere. He used her physicality to establish control. Ogbemudia Rebecca, substitute Shome Olise now on the ball. Spreads the ball to find Alani Jumoke down the right. A lovely pass there. Alani finds Eunice Godwin. Now back to Osagai. The pass is behind Alani. Edo Queens just playing the ball around now. Back to Eunice Godwin. She holds it. The cross does come in. This time it looks good, but it's headed away. Osagai had the chance there to shoot, but she was crowded out, and the ball played away as Edo Queens continue to pile in the pressure. A bad poor touch there from Osagai will allow control to be lost as Ekiti looked to come forward through Ismail. But she was stopped there by Alani Jumoke, and the referee calls for a foul. The Queens seem to be increasing in confidence, having got that goal again. There was a little bit shaky earlier, but having gotten that goal, they're playing the ball right now, moving the ball pretty fully well. And as we continue to watch this rest of the game, I think they are on one side that went on the way to a victory here at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium.
And of course, also going out.
Moses Shoma will be making way for Aweda Titilayo. Why Suliat Abidin is also walking out for Iyangbanga Adama, a Cameroonian for Edo Queens. And the armband is handed over to Efe Osakpero, who is a deputy captain or vice captain, I want to say, for Edo Queens.
I have applause for the captain of the side, Suliat Abidin.
Well, we've got less than 4 minutes of regulation time to play right here at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium, and the Queens, obviously, will just have to maintain the 2-goal lead as they remain top of Group B of the Nigeria Women Football League Premiership with 10 points. So far, so good. And here comes Ekiti Queens again, but one lady said no. Her name is Ogbemudia Rebecca, who lays one down. And here comes Gloria Sakai. She beats the marker. She's into the box. She attempts a shot, but the ball just goes on to hit her head. It seems like the ball has an affair with her head. Or does it want to go home with her?
Well, maybe knowing that she's going to go home with the ball already. The ball is just trying to establish its connection. But I could see clearly that Osaga Glory had the opportunity to take a shot. Decided to find Eunice Godwin. But unfortunately, that cross did not get to it, stopped. As Osaga showing that she can also be selfless, despite having gotten 3 goals already in this match. Osaga Godwin now the ball standing at the end, playing tricks as he looks to buy time, using her physicality to hold off the Ekiti Queens. And finally decides to do something with that, but it goes out for a goal kick. Osaga Glory, of course, has done really, really well in this game, no doubts about that. Man of the match for me, and of course, going home with the match ball, having scored a hat-trick to cap what has been a very solid performance for herself. A goal kick now for Ekiti Queens, who are on their way to what will be another loss this season. So far, before this game. They had played 3 games, drawn 2 of those, and lost 1. And as it currently stands, are about to lose for the 2nd time this season as FA does well to get the ball and play that clearance forward. I think miscommunication there between Aweda and Osaga Glory allows for Ekiti Queens to play the ball out. Olise did well to find Mafishere, but she was quickly rounded off the ball as Ekiti Queens are still fighting and trying to make something happen here as we approach the last minutes of regulation time at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium. Coach Taiwo of Ekiti Queens, of course, not looking the happiest of persons right now. The scoreline only goes to show the level of football that has been played, but I believe that she must have wanted more considering how the side came out in the 2nd half. Ozoma Ifoma, goalkeeper for Edo Queens, gets the ball. But I think she must be mad with herself and maybe her defenders that they even allowed the Ekiti Queens to get any goal here and spoil and blemish the clean sheet that she had been protecting so far.
Well, for Uzoma Ijoma, obviously, every goalkeeper would be mad at how such a goal was conceded. Mede Regina was quite left the mark than she ensured she found the back of the net right side of the Ogbemudia Stadium. As for the lady Uzoma Ijoma, she has only 1 clean sheet so far, so good in 2 appearances for Edo Queens. She recorded that 1 clean sheet in Edo Queens' 1-0 defeat, or 1-0 victory, I rather say, over Sunshine Queens in Akure at the Akure Township Stadium just about 7 days ago. 4 minutes of added time. That is what the 4th official is telling us right here at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium. And the Queens were caught in an offside position and game goes on. Valentina Oroko connects with Efe Osakpolo. Now Alani Jumoke. She attempts a long cross, stopped right there on the tracks by Ismail Zainab of Ekiti Queens. The game is going on. The time is running down. And the players are getting set for celebration. The only condition right here is that the players dressed in yellow with red by the sides will be the one celebrating today. As Chioma Olise launches in one to connect with Aweda Titilayo. She's stopped by the defender, but she gets onto the ball. Center referee stops play. She says foul. But Christopher, your facial gestures seem to disagree with that.
I don't really understand the referee's call there. I think both players were going for the ball. Aweda involved in that physical tussle there with the defender. She did go to ground initially, but found a way to get back on top. I think the referee should have allowed play to continue, but there's a reason she's wearing the blue and black and with the referee, and I'm over here with the microphone. She's the one who's calling the game today, and of course, her calls are law.
Game goes on. Valentina Oroko with a long one. Connects with Gloria Sakai, but she was unable to create anything out of it. Aweda Titilayo has just been going down as she has been consistently fouled, and the manager is unhappy with that. Here is Chioma Olise dictating play from the middle. Back to Valentina Oroko. Valentina Oroko with a long one to connect with Aweda Titilayo. However, it fails to reach its destination. And game goes on.
On the 20th of December,
stopped right here by Chioma Olise. Chioma Olise back to Ajimoda Rebecca. Ajimoda Rebecca to Yangbang. Adama finds her. Kafayat Mafishere now. Chioma Olise who runs into the middle. Back to Alani Jumoke. And now again, Chioma Olise. We've got our Gloria Sakai, the lady who will be going on with the ball. She attempts to pass to find Chioma Olise, but she's dispossessed right here on the tracks. Valentina Oroko obviously has it on. Back to Chioma Olise. Chioma Olise now to Eunice Godwin. Ball is still in play. Eunice Godwin to Gloria Sakai with a down one out to Chioma Olise. Chioma Olise finds Eunice Godwin. Play goes on. It is not offside. That's what the assistant referee says. A cross is however deflected for a corner kick. Could this be goal number 4 with Annie Lucky down on the top of Christopher?
Edo Queens, of course, looking to equal the scoreline that they had last time out here at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium. Goalkeeper and lucky on the ground. Didn't see exactly what may have caused that. Might be as a result of fatigue or an injury to the muscles. The referee, of course, taking control of that and allowing her some time to recover before we continue with the rest of the match here, which is almost done as we approach the 94th minute of the game. Edo Queens dominant in their display in this game so far. They've had the better chances, they've had the most number of shots, and that has led to the scoreline which you currently are seeing here. 3 goals for Edo Queens, all scored by Glory Osagai. The only goal for Ekiti Queens came courtesy of Omede Regina, as Edo Queens are leading here by 3 goals to 1. To extend their lead at the top of the table, 9 points, it will be for Edo Queens. And the corner is about to be played now. Mafishere. The ball is played in, looks good, but it's headed out. Chema Olise decides to leave it for Jimuna Rebecca, who does well to cover her player and brings it back to FA, who does calmly to get the ball away from her.
Well, Edo Queens is having a party with FA or Sakolo, who refuses to go down.
With 9 points.
And this encounter is becoming much more interesting, better than ever. There is Valentina Uroko. Valentina Uroko launches one in, and that could be the last attack of the game. As it is 95 minutes of action now, but the center referee is here to stop the game. And there is Ajimuda Rebecca proving it strong. And it's a throw into Edo Queens. Last attack it could be. It is big goal number 4, like we saw against Robert Queens, which ended 4-1. We just have to wait to see how things pans out. But one lady is down on the turf, and that seems to be Gloria Sakai. What is she complaining about? Injury? Well, we just have to wait to see.
Edo Queens will fly past Ekiti Queens.
This is just the second time Edo Queens will be defeating the side we know as Ekiti Queens. At the Shiro's Cup, they defeated Ekiti Queens by 4 goals to 1. Both sides never faced each other in the Betty Obaseki Women Football Tournament, but right here in a competitive fixture between both sides for the very first time, Edo Queens is currently defeating the side we know as Ekiti Queens by 3 goals to 1.
That's the head coach of Ekiti Queens.
And that throw will be retaking as we await the end of 90 minutes.
For contributions to women football.
Throw to be taken by Rebecca Ajimuda. Rebecca Ajimuda launches one deep in, but the really defense of Ekiti Queens is fast enough to stop it. And it is full time at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium. And the Queens 3, Ekiti Queens 1, goal scored only Sakai. An hat-trick in the 44th, the 49th, and the 82nd minute. But for the side we know, as Ekiti Queens were able to get what I'll call a consolation goal in this encounter, and it is the end of 90 minutes. Thank you very much for coming around, Christopher. We've had a 4-goal thriller.
Of course, a pleasure to be here with you, Bolaji, and witness such an exciting game of football. So a very big thank you to each and every one of you for joining us on this game here today. It's been a lovely one. Till we come away again next time, continue to support Nigerian football. At the end of time here, it is Edo Queens 3, Ekiti Queens 1. My name is Christopher. Good night.
And Ekiti Queens. We see you on Saturday. Good night.
the back line of Edo Queens. And here's a shot from distance. Might just provide them with a positive opportunity. And here it comes. Here almost falls for Regina. But
The Queens. And there is a shot. But Ifeboria Winifred trying to create something, but that one is stopped by the Queens. Esther Moses with a true ball to find out Glorious Akai, and that is goal. But Ifeboria Winifred trying to create something, but that one is stopped by the Queens. Esther Moses with a true ball to find out Glorious Akai, and that is goal. Was not connected with Esther Moses. Esther Moses with a pass, and that could have been that. The Regina to Ismail Zainab, cleared away. With an acrobatic pass to find Suliata Bidin, who returns back to on the wing. Esther Moses with a cross. Connect with Osigwe Goodness, who tried to find Suliata Bidin. Suliata Bidin jipples past the marker. She moves into the box. Takes a cross. Ekiti Queens. Opportunity for Ekiti Queens.
here at the stadium. And here a combination there between us. And then it falls again for Osaka. Go to the shots. Is it in? Stopped. And here at the stadium. And here a combination there between us. And then it falls again for Osaka. Go to the shots. Is it in? Stopped. And
back end, there is a shot. Stopped by Uzoma. He jumps for. And there is Kafaya Smafishere.
they need to reduce the pressure on themselves and bring themselves mentally to participate in the game and continue in the state that they have, that has got them 2 goals in this match. But they could give us another opportunity. The ball is forced for Regina! Regina gets a goal for Ekiti. No one saw that coming. They need to reduce the pressure on themselves and bring themselves mentally to participate in the game and continue in the state that they have, that has got them 2 goals in this match. But they could give us another opportunity. The ball is forced for Regina! Regina gets a goal for Ekiti. No one saw that coming. Comes. The cross is in. But it is all the minutes to protect the lead that Edo Queens have now. As here comes Eunice Godwin coming forward now. Eunice Godwin, the cross into the center. It falls for Saga! What? Minutes to protect the lead that Edo Queens have now. As here comes Eunice Godwin coming forward now. Eunice Godwin, the cross into the center. It falls for Saga! What? Could see clearly that Osaka Glory had the opportunity to take a shot. Decided to find Eunice Godwin. Trouble for the back line of Edo Queens. Here's a shot from distance. Trouble for the back line of Edo Queens. Here's a shot from distance. Might just provide them with a positive opportunity. And here it comes. Here almost falls for Regina. But
The Queens. And there is a shot. But Ifeboria Winifred trying to create something, but that one is stopped by the Queens. Esther Moses with a true ball to find out Glorious Akai, and that is goal. But Ifeboria Winifred trying to create something, but that one is stopped by the Queens. Esther Moses with a true ball to find out Glorious Akai, and that is goal. Was not connected with Esther Moses. Esther Moses with a pass, and that could have been that. The Regina to Ismail Zainab, cleared away. With an acrobatic pass to find Suliata Bidin, who returns back to on the wing. Esther Moses with a cross. Connect with Osigwe Goodness, who tried to find Suliata Bidin. Suliata Bidin jipples past the marker. She moves into the box. Takes a cross. Ekiti Queens. Opportunity for Ekiti Queens.
here at the stadium. And here a combination there between us. And then it falls again for Osaka. Go to the shots. Is it in? Stopped. And here at the stadium. And here a combination there between us. And then it falls again for Osaka. Go to the shots. Is it in? Stopped. And
back end, there is a shot. Stopped by Uzoma. He jumps for. And there is Kafaya Smafishere.
they need to reduce the pressure on themselves and bring themselves mentally to participate in the game and continue in the state that they have, that has got them 2 goals in this match. But they could give us another opportunity. The ball is forced for Regina! Regina gets a goal for Ekiti. No one saw that coming. They need to reduce the pressure on themselves and bring themselves mentally to participate in the game and continue in the state that they have, that has got them 2 goals in this match. But Ekiti Queens with another opportunity. The ball is forced for Regina! Regina gets a goal for Ekiti. No one saw that coming. Comes. The cross is in. But it is all the minutes to protect the lead that Edo Queens have now. As here comes Eunice Godwin coming forward now. Eunice Godwin, the cross into the center. It falls on Saga! What? Minutes to protect the lead that Edo Queens have now. As here comes Eunice Godwin coming forward now. Eunice Godwin, the cross into the center. It falls on Saga! What? Could see clearly that Osaga Glory had the opportunity to take a shot. Decided to find Eunice Godwin. Trouble for the back line of Edo Queens. Here's a shot from distance. Trouble for the back line of Edo Queens. Here's a shot from distance. Might just provide them with a positive opportunity. And here it comes. Here almost falls for Regina. But
The Queens. And there is a shot. But Ifeboria Winifred trying to create something, but that one is stopped by the Queens. Esther Moses with a true ball to find out Gloria Sakai, and that is goal. But Ifeboria Winifred trying to create something, but that one is stopped by the Queens. Esther Moses with a true ball to find out Gloria Sakai, and that is goal. Was not connected with Esther Moses. Esther Moses with a pass, and that could have been that. The Regina to Ismail Zainab, cleared away. With an acrobatic pass to find Suliata Bidin, who returns back to on the wing. Esther Moses with a cross. Connect with Osigwe Goodness, who tried to find Suliata Bidin. Suliata Bidin jipples past the marker. She moves into the box. Takes a cross. Ekiti Queens. Opportunity for Ekiti Queens.
here at the stadium. And here a combination there between us. And there it falls again for Osaga Glory. Shots! Is it in? Stopped! And here at the stadium. And here a combination there between us. And there it falls again for Osaga Glory. Shots! Is it in? Stopped! And
back end, there is a shot. Stopped by Uzoma. He jumps for. And there is Kafaya Smafishere.
they need to reduce the pressure on themselves and bring themselves mentally to participate in the game and continue in the stead that they have, that has got them 2 goals in this match. But they could give another opportunity. The ball is forced for Regina! Regina gets a goal for Ekiti. No one saw that.